Over the holidays, I told my friends about my plans for an outdoor kitchen and my backyard garden, and they told me I was homesteading in place. I never thought about it like that, even though I buy less from the grocery store and eat veggies from what I grow by the seasons. That thought went through my head as I realized it was time to take a break from constructing the outdoor kitchen to feed the beginning of my winter garden with some of the best fertilizer you can get, leaf mulch. Many people rake their leaves and put them out by the curb for garbage pickup, never realizing they're throwing away literal gold in terms of fertilizer. Other people pile them up or put them on a compost pile and wait months to be able to take advantage of the wonderful nutrients they provide. I take a different approach of grinding them up to speed up the breakdown process and actively feeding my current and future garden. I have 5 trees in my yard, and there is always a good supply. So the first step was to begin to rake them up. Once I have a large enough pile, I use a paint stirrer to grind the leaves into a light powder. You can use a larger container, but this works for me. And you can see how quickly this works. Grinding the leaves this way allows them to quickly be broken down into the soil and also creates a good environment for worms. Here, I'm putting some around a bed of kohlrabi. The same for new Russian kale that I plan to eat over the winter and during spring. Once I've covered the outer beds, it was back to gathering leaves for the long beds. But before I put down the leaf mulch, I add banana peels that I save to add potassium and even more nutrition to the soil. Once the banana peels have been set out, I begin to cover the long beds with mulch. I top it off by watering in fish emulsion. I don't try to soak it in, but simply top cover and let rain and watering spread it further into the ground. Oh yes, for those of you who think I don't get cold weather, I wanted you to see what a mild cold snap did to the last of the loofah and the leaves of the sweet potatoes. I plan to come back later in the month and convert my shade shelters back into mini greenhouses for the really cold month of January. If you don't want to wait to see that, I'm providing a link to how I constructed the mini greenhouses in the video, A Cheap Mini Greenhouse Without Building a Greenhouse. Now that I think about it, maybe I am homesteading in place. See you next time.